Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And of course, it is time, as you all know, to go ahead and talk about Doge once again. Now, we've seen a pretty massive change in recent events here, and I want to talk with you guys about what some people are suspecting is a preliminary crash before, of course, Elon Musk's appearance on Saturday Night Live. I want to talk about whether or not I think this is overall going to be a problem, and just some other things that I think you guys should know about. So, let's get this chart going, man. So, first off, we saw yesterday, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this reaching a new all-time high of 74 cents about, which is absolutely bonkers. For a while there, I mean, this was just going up exponentially, really without much recourse. And this is what I was telling you guys in one of my previous videos. Every time it reaches a new high, we see a similar kind of crash. It goes down about 3-4 cents, whatever, kind of a crash down a few more cents. Again, you see that little crash here, that little little reset here, definitely here. You see kind of these same movements. Now, again, they're nothing overly major. This appears to be sort of the normal way that what a cryptocurrency moves, right? But what we're looking at here is the general moving average is consistently going. I mean, if we tried to track a moving average like that, we'd probably do something like this. And again, normally this looks good. And again, if we would have seen a little bit of a crash, maybe that went down here, I would say, okay, that's no big deal, and then kind of shot back up. But what we saw a little bit ago was a bit of a bigger crash. What we saw a little bit ago was a hurdle down all the way at one point to 62 cents, which, funny enough, by current standards is actually low, which is crazy to think about because, just a week ago, that would have been considered astronomically high. But what really matters is whether or not this drastic drop. I mean, you look at, this thing drops like a rock from 71 cents back down to like 66. I mean, this thing drops down like a rock. And again, you can see it's fighting a bit of that resistance here for a while at like 67 cents, and it doesn't really pass the test. And again, you're seeing it being pushed down to 64, 63. So the question is this going to get worse? Is this going to keep hurtling down this way? And if that is the case, will 60 return to being the new resistance line, right? Because if you go back and look, let's say 48 hours ago, let's go back to, let's say, earlier on the 7th. Yeah, let's go somewhere like earlier on the 7th here. I mean, yeah, if you look earlier on the 7th again, you'd see that 60 cents really for a while was the the line that it was really pushing. Again, you can see here it's kind of fighting off a lot of resistance right here. Again, same thing. It keeps wanting to push back. Push past 60 here, and again, you see that's not really happening. Again, had that been the case, it would have made another parabolic increase, like some of these do. So that's definitely worth thinking about. Now, something to keep in mind that I definitely think you guys should be considering, of course, is the average viewership of SNL. Now, I know, obviously, my face is really bright right now. I don't really know why, probably because of Google Chrome or whatnot. But yeah, 9.1 million viewers, which that's not particularly great compared to, I think, what it used to be back in like the 70s or the 80s or whatnot, but that still is a very large amount of people. Now, let's do a little bit of math here, right? Let's do a tiny bit of math, okay? So if we take a look at the viewership, so let's say 9 million. We have 9 million people watching Saturday Night Live, right? 9,000, 90,000, 100,000, 9 million. Boom, 9 million, right? Let's say 1% actually take Elon Musk up on, I'm sure, his suggestions and actually buy it up. So if 1% of those people actually end up buying it, that is 90,000 new shareholders of Dogecoin. I mean, that is a lot of people. If you say 10%, that's 900,000. Then you have Twitter. Then you have social media, which obviously has a massive, massive influence in this whole scheme of things. Let's say some way, somehow, there ends up with this extravaganza being 1 million new holders, which would be crazy. But if that is the case, if there ends up being 1 million new holders of Dogecoin, I mean, again, could this thing level off past? I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I believe it's going to happen. Will it be, today? I can't guarantee. But again, you see it when it pushes past, points that no one ever thought possible. Really, the biggest point, I mean, obviously, this little run past 50 cents was fantastic. This run over here was fantastic. But the real, sort of groundbreaking achievement in Dogecoin's overall run really that I think is worth mentioning is the way that it just holds itself past. Let me go to a larger time frame here. I'm gonna go to 15 minutes here. Yeah, yeah. So look, I mean, again, man, you see a small surge. I mean, a very, very small surge. And okay, look, it's at 5 cents. Oh my God, it's at 6 cents. I mean, again, you see a small set of surges. Okay, it would go up to 10 briefly, then it would go back down to 6, and again, you see these little surges. But man, once it fought off this resistance at around 12, 13 cents, and you guys can see it very, very clearly here that every time it challenges these new highs, for a while here it gets rejected. For a while here, on these new highs, it gets rejected. You know what I mean? It'll want to push past 14. Okay, no rejection. It'll want to push past 14 again, rejection. Same thing. It's okay, now 12. Okay. Again, same thing. It keeps wanting to push up to the 14 mark, rejection. But then once it succeeds in passing 14, boom, parabolic growth. Parabolic growth. And it never really saw any recourse from this. I don't think we'll ever see it go below 20 cents again. That's not even fathomable at this point for it to go below 20 cents, at least not at the moment. Is it possible that if it ends up getting dumped really hard? But again, so many people have added Doge to their retirement accounts, and even if Doge isn't the wisest thing to add to your retirement, people don't care. So many people have added Doge to their retirement accounts. So many people have sold their Bitcoin and Ethereum for Dogecoin, which is ridiculous. That again, we see it break here at around 46, and again, hurling back down to around 30. But again, at any point here, these new lows, 25, 26. If you keep going, these new lows again, we see a little bit of a recession. Okay, a little bit of a reset back down to 20 cents ish again. Okay, again, it's gonna fight some resistance again, getting past 30, and then boom, look at the new low. New low here around 30 cents. Keep it going here. Same thing. Those lows just keep going on. I mean, 36. 40-ish. We're hitting 40. Up here is the unknown territory. This territory here is unknown. What happens after tonight, that is the question that we have to ask ourselves. But this basic line of support at like 35-ish cents has already been established. I mean, I think a real tragedy would have to happen here for it to just go hurtling back down below 35. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it happening. So definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Of course, if you guys want to get started trading Dogecoin, use my Robinhood affiliate link down below in the description. We both get a tiny bit of free stocks and crypto, which is awesome. So if you guys want to do that, again, use my Robinhood link down below in the description, as well as Coinbase if you guys want to trade some other more obscure cryptos over there with my link in the description. Again, we both get a tiny bit of free crypto. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Join our Discord. Link is in the description. I'd love to have you guys over there. And again, let me know down below in the comments, man, what is your price target for this? Where do you think Dogecoin will be after tonight? I'm really, really looking forward to this and really interested in seeing what Elon is able to pull off on SNL. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching and for listening. I really do appreciate all the amazing support on this channel. It's been absolutely incredible. So again, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those notifications. That way you never miss any videos in the future. That little bell, fill it in. Let me know down below in the comments you're a part of the Noti gang. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.